So, the little dot next to Archmage's Trials is gone because Staff Abuser's been added. Levels have 1 fewer spell point orbs, but the first level contains a super chest. And I believe that chest has literally every staff that you could run into in the game. Which means we could plan any kind of staff-based builds, which is kind of interesting. Welcome back once again, Wizard, to the Ruins of the Universe and building a run around a wand. Oh my goodness. $73 different wands in the chest. Crackle Darkener? Like, Crackle Darkener is always fun to build around. But I'm trying to think, like, are there any staves in here that we haven't really gotten a chance to mess around with because they're so specific? All soaked enemies take 9 fire damage. Like, the boiler could be an interesting one. All spells and skills gain +1 damage for each unique tag. We've done Multicolored Rage Rod a lot. Mathemabicus. If your most recently cast spell is exactly 1 level lower, cast a random known cantrip on an enemy in line of sight. Mathemabicus is an interesting one to try and build around. Quill we've had good runs with. Glassy Face Staff could be a fun one. I'm also leaning toward the boiler, because the boiler, if you have the boiler, you could build a run around it. If you don't have the boiler and you get the boiler later in the run, it's useless, because there's only so many ways to soak enemies. Sorcery, Conjuration, Blades, Banner of the Horde. I like that that's been bumped up to 2 number of summons. It doesn't feel quite as useless now. I do believe we've messed around with all of these before. I think maybe we'll do a boiler run. The Multicolored Rage Rod. I don't want to think about anyone that names their penis the Multicolored Rage Rod. Whenever an enemy takes ice and dark damage in the same turn, summon a Spirit of Sorrow. Should we go for a soaking run? Just try and make everyone all wet? This is what's new in the update. It's a new trial. The Staff Abuser trial. I feel like the boiler's the one wand that we've never sat down and had a run with. I've done every other wand in the game at least once. Nothing new in the staff area yet. I've seen all of these before. I guess I shouldn't say we've done runs with all of them, because all the Oculuses... I've had a bunch of these before, but they're always temporary. I never think the Oculuses are so good that you're going to hold on to them for the whole run. They're good intermediary wands. Let's go for a boiler run. All soaked enemies take 9 fire damage. Now I'm curious about how we could abuse soak. Here, hold on 1 second. I gotta Alt-Tab, which causes all kinds of horrible problems if the screen's being shown. Let's go here. Alright. Welcome back. Soak. In equipment, Ever Melting Cube and Boiler are the only 2 equipments that interact with Soak. In the skills department, nothing involves Soak. And in the spells department, only 1 spell involves Soak. That's a little limiting. There's not a lot of interactions with Soak. Rain Cloud deals poison. We've done Living Rain in the past. And I do like Living Rain. No, Water Ball? Not yet. I mean, we know there's a lot of new spells on the horizon. We just gotta wait until we get there. I still think the boiler doesn't have a lot of stuff to interact with yet. If we can get the ever melting cube, freezing stuff will get more soak. All soaked enemies take 6 fire damage. And I don't think we'll be scaling up the damage on the boiler either, will we? Either way, why not? We'll do it. Let's go. Soak increases lightning and ice damage. That's how we did it last time. Does burn remove soak? Probably. If we pop in here... Can't remember, is Rain Cloud an ice spell? I also hear they added tags for the whale. The whale is no longer untagged. Icicle, wall of ice, word of ice. Nope, it's not ice. Probably just nature then, right? Rainstorm. Creates a rainstorm. Units within are soaked, lowering their ice and lightning resistance. Regenerates 15 HP per turn while soaked, otherwise dies. I feel like if they take burn damage, it removes soak, which could be a problem. I don't know. Alright. Part of me wants to just take Crackle Darkener and have a overwhelmingly powerful Crackle Darkener run, but it's time. We have to give the boiler its due here. So the boiler. We'll grab Icicle as our starting spell. Bang. Bang. One less SP per floor is going to be rough for a couple of floors. Exotic Pet could be nice. Double mana potions. I might go for... Wow, that's crowded. An Immortal Rockworm. Frost Spew Rotting Zombie sounds nice. What's going on, Ash? Yes, on this one we are getting only each floor, whatever normal SP counts, -1 on this challenge. And we're also taking, like... I believe one day the boiler will be a good wand. One day. Right now, I don't think there's enough support for the boiler. But the fact that we could start with the boiler means we could try and build into the boiler. I don't think that 9 fire damage is going to be enough to make a difference, but we could try. We can try. We'll see what we can do. If things work out horribly, we could do a nice Crackle Darkener run. Because I don't need SP for Crackle Darkening. I kind of want to take one of these pets. Starting right here would be pretty rough, though. The other problem is Rainstorm doesn't do damage on its own, right? We took a wand that allows Rainstorm to do damage. That's what we did. That's what we did here. What we've accomplished is we created a means of this doing its own damage. We're definitely going to take Living Rain, too. You know what? We have the boiler. Let's go. Rainstorm. There's the damage. Just persevere, buddy. On an early floor like this, that's all we need. 9 damage isn't a lot, but on early floors it'll do work. Later on, it's not going to do much work anymore. Alright, we definitely want to work on radius. We want this to cover as much of the map as possible. And we want living rain, so we need 5 spell points. Take a Frost Spew Zombie. Ghost, Mind Maggot, Firebomber, easy. Easy floor with our Rain Cloud. Icy Cruciform. Icy Cruciform is frozen things take holy damage, right? Each turn deal 15 holy damage to one random enemy currently afflicted with frozen. So Icy Cruciform could be something we grab to kind of gain more damage sources. But really we want that ever-melting cube. Really want the ever-melting cube. Like I said, this seems like a very easy floor. Everything has very, very low hit points. So, I don't think they lose the soaked status effect. But it looks like the second they take fire damage, the cloud itself disappears. Rainstorm. Man, is soaked only... Yeah, it disappears on taking fire damage. Apply soak to any unit staying within for 2 turns. We can't increase the amount. That's a little bit of a bummer. But it's good AoE damage. Anything tries to get to us, they just get soaked and die. Bang. That should really be the cloud taking damage, not the subject, right? I mean, we could burn through these early floors. We're gonna really see a drop-off on output for damage pretty fast, though. Portal key. Ruby Heart. Mystic stuff. Pretty nice AoE damage for the start, yeah. Since you got here a little late, basically, we get to choose a wand to start, and then we get less SP as we go. We chose the Boiler, which means if an enemy is soaked, it takes 9 fire damage. This spell has no damage on its own, but it does apply soaked. We have the only spell that applies soaked here. I can't remember if a thing that is frozen that becomes unfrozen has soaked applied to it. I'm trying to remember all the various updates that have happened over time, and I do not remember if that's one of them. That could just be wishful thinking on my part, or it might be true. We should try freezing something and see if it gets soaked after the fact. Wow, I don't want any of this stuff. Bag of spikes will be a nice get out of jail card. Needs a conditions guide. Might go for that bag. I mean, we can make things frozen pretty quick here. With one more spell point, we can get freezing, and we can see if it works that way. But I don't want to waste 17 HP. Fear is going to be applied to me immediately, huh? Yep. Once we get Living Rain, we'll be a bit better off. Minus... We do gain... Oh my god, hold on. Every turn applies soak to any unit standing within for 2 turns, reducing ice and lightning resistance by 50%, but increasing fire resistance by 50%. So you're telling me the boiler does fire damage to enemies when they're soaked, but they only take half damage? I don't want to be mean to the boiler, but... yeah, they are in fact taking half damage. Gremlin took 5 fire damage. It's rounded up, though. So that's neat, I guess. So this spider's soaked. It has 4 health. This spider is not soaked. I have issues, I think, with this particular spell. Or status effect. You know, no wand. With the wand. It shouldn't be fire damage. Alright, go get him, buddy. On enemies that barely have any health, it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna need the boiler to get a lot of support in later updates, if the boiler is ever going to be anything other than a joke. Emerald Flame, Banner of the Horde, Marksman's Cap, Plague of Undeath, Soul Swap, Plague of Filth. Another exotic pet. Let's consider the Blizzard Beast. Does Ice Ball damage? It's a Frost Spew Blizzard Beast. And it makes blizzards. Wizard uses dry ice. You know what? Sure. Two Frost Spew friends. Why not? Ba, 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 ba. Ow. Losing some health here. Fear's not helping. You're not a friendly zombie, you're a rotting zombie. Ooh! I took a lot of damage really fast. I took all of that from my own Frost Spew Blizzard Beast. 54 damage from my buddy, the Frost Spew Blizzard Beast. And then another 15 from my Frost Spew Rotting Zombie. Thank you, team. Thank you. I didn't consider that the boiler does fire damage to soaked enemies, and soaked enemies get a resistance buff to fire damage. The boiler is not very good. I don't like the boiler. I'm gonna need someone to sell me on the boiler, I think. Boiler needs work. It really does. Like, not all the wands need to be on the same power level. Oh, mage. Oh yeah, also weekly runs came back. We got weeklies back. Archmage Trials. Welcome back to you only get 1 less spell point per floor and you get to choose any wand you want. Let's take a winning build. Well, I'm gonna do one more. I'm not gonna do a silver melt. Silver melt is an interesting idea. Those floating skulls were a problem. Once again, I would like to be standing on top when I choose. I think, as far as like a relatively powerful run here, still think Crackle Darkener we could do. Yeah, like Crackle Darkener, if we're just a little careful. Very strong. Glassy Fey and Ice Orb. One that I'm kind of curious about is, where are you? Star Blesser. Getting a Heavenly Blast. Mathemabicus, if real. Sorry, Sneed? Mathemabicus would be a fun one to build around. I don't know if I want to do it for the challenge right now. You have to start with a high-level spell and work your way down, so you get free casts of your cantrips. What's funny is, like, Mathemabicus, I feel like that's going to be... A really good Mathemabicus run is going to be pretty spell point hungry, and we're in a spell point starved challenge. Because you want to always be, like, increasing your spell level so you can work your way down. Although I guess you could just start over, right? Like, level 2 gets you a free level... Well, I guess you have to do 3 into a 2 into a 1. And you just kind of repeat that over and over again. But is it worth it just for a free cast of your cantrip? If the answer is you're casting Magic Missile, then yes. Yes, it is. What was I doing? Right. I was saying with Star Blesser. Arcane spells, 40 damage is a very achievable number, and then you get free Heavenly Blasts. It's a beam, so you can hit people in a beam. You can make ghosts with it. Immolate with holy spells. Live and drink for too well. Piece of candy. Your word hint is... Oh, I gotta remember the word. Hold on. Hold on, I can remember. Right. This is a type of tree. A type of plant life, maybe I should say. Desert bus. Understood. The dynamo. I do like the dynamo. Maybe I'll do Crackle Darkener. I do love Crackle Darkener. Crackle Darkener is just really fun. Going back to Crackle Darkener. Going back to the winning build. I would like to try and do one where we do... Arcane damage gets free casts of Holy. And then just do like a translocation heavy experience. I think that'd be fun. Jar Quicksilver. We don't want to go anywhere where people are completely immune to dark damage. That's the real challenge. Got to avoid specific locations. And if we take Soulwind, we have to remember Soulwind can and will hurt us, and it soaks up a bunch of our health when we cast it too. It costs a lot of health. So we gotta be careful. Kobolds and Displacers. You know what? Reroll. Kobolds, that's the nice and easy floor. I like that one. Mind Maggot and Breath Stealers, also not that bad. Honestly, taking an exotic pet isn't the worst idea. But maybe we'll wait a few floors. We have a couple of easy choices here. Golden Stopwatch, one of each potion. Golden Stopwatch and a Chaos Bell. And low health minions I can kill easy. Oh yeah. This seems quite nice. Now, poison myself today. Go, skeletons! I was gonna say, like, don't walk past him. Come on, plug the hallway. Go, 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 go! Damn it. Come on, beat him up. Beat him up! Good work. Parsley. A parsley tree? Is that where parsley comes from? I always wondered. Marksman's cap, ever melting cube. Ever melting cube? We could have done a boiler run. Absolutely no way I'm going there. Don't treat with treants. Wormball, Boggart, Void Bomber. That's not too bad. Double healing potions with mind maggots and cursed cats. That's not too bad either. I mean, why have one health potion when I could have 2 health potions? The only problem is Spark Imps, and their low-ass health total makes this totally fine. Cinnamon comes from trees. It's true. It is a bark. Which is kind of wild to think about. Not like super wild, but wild enough. Let's go, team! It's your favorite bark to eat? Is it my favorite bark? It might be my favorite bark, too. Alright, 2 skeletons should be able to... Or not. God damn it. I don't want to drink a mana potion. And I really don't want to I don't want to learn a spell because we're 1 point away from the loop we want. I shouldn't have just watched my skeleton. I should have assisted my skeleton. Alright. We obviously want to hold on to our spell point for Carnival of Pain. That said, we have 1 mana potion. Drinking a whole mana potion for this 1 bastard would really hurt my soul, I think. I think we'll take something to get us out of binds, because we're going to run into people that are immune to dark damage. Having something like Magic Missile on hand would be good. Something we could rely on for a little bit of damage. It's a sorcery, which will scale well with Death Bolts. Not great, but like, well enough, I imagine. Nope, not going to any of these places. Reroll. Mana potion anywhere? No mana potions. Awful. Spring crown. I might just take the spring crown for a temporary measure. Well, feel better, Panda. $35 health. I mean, if I take the spring crown, after 25 turns, we get gnomes and myco beasts. Skeletons! Let's move out, team. Gotta make skeletons. Alright, team. Let's go. Except, I don't want to walk through clouds. And my gnomes are here. Go forth. There's only the 3 snowmen left. And they're almost dead. Skeleton. Skeleton. Alright, now I gotta break through here. Go, go, go! These cultists have got to go. There we go. Vengeance comes for you, cultists. Can you guys handle 1 Spriggan? Yes, you can. I'm so proud. Alright, Ruby Hearts, exotic pet. Is it time for exotic pet? How good are these pets? I don't think I'm coming to this level. Oh, yeah, no, not with these watchers. Troll-blooded gremlin. An immortal ogre ain't bad, but like, oh, those aren't the best pets. If I land on 1 spell point, this level's over immediately. Question is, will I die immediately? 12 damage. I have a stopwatch. I could also teleport if I need to. Carnival of Pain. So you're gonna blow up immediately, which should kill him. So Carnival of Pain. All according to plan. Reroll? Reroll. Am I already standing on one? Oh, you were standing on it. That's funny. Fiery stuff. I guess a mana potion's really the only one I'm truly interested in. The only problem is... Oh, you're not even completely immune! Oh me, oh my. Alright, silent specters are the problem. So we want to be down here. Carnival Pain. Beauteous. Ghost and Centaur, that seems quite good. I will take the easy levels when I get them. It's so ridiculous. 5 spell points. Immortal Feyhaunt, Immortal Mantis, Immortal Fire Imp. Ruby Hearts. All Fey stuff, huh? 100% resist in the dark. Not completely resist in the dark. Oh, they're all immortal. That's such a bummer. What a bummer floor. How about you? 75%, 75%. All 75s. Numbers I can get behind. Unfortunately, we do have some 100% lightning resist. Let's give it a reroll, see if we find something better. Conjured stuff, pets. This seems much better. Much better. Only some iron imps, and like, out of all the horrible things, it's not too bad. 3 damage shots, I can get a pet here. Frostview Bloodbear might be nice. 16 range on the crossbow for a Fey Draugr. Yeah, I might get a pet. A pet would be nice. As expected. Completely... Oh, only 50%. I could do more damage with this. Not too bad. 315 health, 6 damage Frost Ice Ball, and a 10 damage Frenzy Claw. 8 damage, 16 range crossbow, and a short sword. Gain shields all the time. 115, 2 shields. Ah, the bear is such a tanky boy. I'll take the bear. Sinister Hourglass. That's desirable. Alright, so currently we have 7 points here. We want to increase our Deathbolt damage. Or we could go with Carnival of Pain getting the Torment upgrade, which would... If we're being serious, that's probably the way we want to go. We get a free Fiery Tormentor where an enemy dies. That ain't bad. It's very strong, in fact. Whenever it takes dark damage, deal that much lightning damage. Let's see. Whenever it takes lightning damage, redeal that as holy. This is not a bad idea either, though. Spread that damage out more. And of course, whenever something dies to lightning damage, spread more lightning damage around. Prince of Ruin works. Soul Harvest is great. We'll never run out of our Deathbolt, and Carnival of Pain will just keep on refilling. But Dark Lord. Dark spells and skills gain 40% more damage, and then minion damage. You know what? Another area we didn't consider quite yet. We could cast Restless Dead, cast Carnival of Pain, shoot 1 Death Bolt, and then just have an army of skeletons. That way, whatever survives. Yeah. Alright, first we'll take Dark Lord. And then after that, I do believe what I desire. Ooh, Wrathlings? Wrathlings. Spark Star. Oh my god. Hold on, though. Oh, yeah. 50% of lightning damage as arcane damage. Arcane damage is dealt as lightning damage. With Carnival of Pain, lightning damage gets dealt as dark damage. Dark damage, oh yeah. Oh, what a choice. So Wrathlings, anytime something dies to lightning or holy damage. We're shooting out 9 damage. With this hat, we can't pass up the hat. That is way too good. That's amazing. Give me that hat. I got frozen. It didn't matter. Got some kids there, do you? Hell yeah. Lightning damage as arcane. Portal key, chaos spell, that's pretty nice. What about the enemies there? It's just a bunch of wizards, completely immune to dark. Map looks like a bird on a branch. We'll get the beak up here yet. It's spreading its wings. I want to deal with necromancers. Like, we're better off on floors that are very crowded. Ew! A level with a bunch of shrews? No, thank you. Reroll. Double portal keys. This is an easy enough level right here. Yeah, let's go for this one. This one's a pretty quick one, I think. Think fast! Oh. Oh, delightful. Alright, you're very healthy, but who cares? Beat him up. There we go. Easy. That gives me 5. Okay, every time we do lightning damage, it's redealt again as arcane. And if we were to have Crackle Void, that arcane damage would be dealt to nearby enemies as lightning damage again, which would start the Carnival of Pain loop over. So that'd be pretty nice. We're already like one-shotting levels, so it's not necessary yet. But it's only a good thing if we do pick that up. Radius? No, this is duration and number of targets. I don't think a disc is that necessary for us. If we take a fire disc, though, obviously Prince of Ruin. That fiery disc would work on there. Hit people further away. Vampire Lich. Oh god, no. Oh, everything here completely immune to the dark. Don't want to go there. Arcane resistant. You're the dark resistant friends here. Demon fire. Nothing's alive on this floor either. There's one other option, of course, is Restless Dead would be a really fun one. Lunch. Oh, lightning! And wizards. Here we go. The spiders aren't the best. And there's nowhere to start where you have like a couple of turns. Actually, right here. Enough turns to set up to get started, I think. The lightning resistance part, not great. Melee attack of 5. I might just start like right in front of this guy. If I do Restless Dead, that'll solve the problem of stupid things that are immune. Restless Dead. Perfect. Thank you. Ice Ball, Frenzy Claw. I wonder what started the dark damage. Restless Dead. Summon Wolf. What happened? How did it get started? Frozen applied to Steel Spider. Where did the dark damage come from? This is the only turn. We won on turn 1. Well, turn 2, I should say. But there is no second page here. If I take a step, would that help you out? No, there's no log! Restless Dead, Carnival of Pain. The bear doesn't do dark damage. I don't understand. Ice Ball. 10 ice damage. Frenzy Claw. Physical damage. I don't know. I don't know what actually triggered the cascade there. Metallic Storm Drake. Clay Flame Rift. Immortal Minotaur. My bear doesn't do dark damage. I was just looking at him. My bear is able to do physical damage and ice damage. The log shows this. I don't even see them dying. It was weird. Carnival gets set off by chaos damage types. Oh, you're right! You're right. Any physical damage would then... Yep. I don't need the dark damage to start it. Physical damage gets dealt as dark damage. Well, there you go. There you go. My bear used Ice Ball. He must have done a physical attack somewhere that we didn't see. It's not in the log. But that would explain it, at the very least. You know what? Wave of Dread would be a fun one. I wouldn't mind having Wave of Dread. Shit, I got silenced. I got clarity, Carnival of Pain. Electric gremlins. It's just funny. Alexa, no! Alexa, stop! Robot's going nuts over there. Get away from me! Right. Immune to dark. That's why we took magic missile. And why we make an army of skeletons to help us out.
New orders, Agent 47. Alexa, resume.
Resume. Resume. Can't remember who I was explaining to, but like, I think it was Gomper. These headphones are the only way audio happens on my computer. I don't have speakers. I am safe from that. Finger 6. Number of targets would work out for us. Fey Malevolence, Spider Spawning, Life Spark Lantern. If the Finger 6 level fits. Completely immune to dark. You know, that might not be that big a deal. I mean, Twilight Gaze is probably something we want. Doesn't bother your ears wearing headphones so much. That's why I like over-the-ear headphones. Like, earbuds would bother me. Like, after a while, it feels like I can feel there's something in my ear and it bugs me. The only thing that bothers me about this is I feel like this height right here is the ideal. But the thing that rests on top of my head isn't quite the right distance, so like the top of my ears have a little weight on them sometimes. One day we're gonna catch that PlayStation. Yeah, the fact that the PlayStation controller sometimes is like, I'm the default speakers or the default microphone drives me nuts. It's a great controller. I love all of its features and it feels good, but that part does bother me. Its hair all the way down. Maybe we'll just take Twilight Gaze here. Then we don't have to worry so much. It's yet another turn we need to spend doing a enchantment. Enchanter's Boon! Enchanter's Boon would also be quite good. We do have pets. You know how much I like Enchanter's Boon. I can't say no to Enchanter's Boon. We do have enough points for it. Alright, you talked me into it. Alright, if we think about it, we have immune to dark, but not immune to lightning. Discord still demands my speakers are a set that hasn't existed for 2 computers now. Discord will sometimes just be like, alright, we're using the right speakers, right? And I'm like, I don't even know what speakers you're talking about. I don't think those are real speakers. I have all these like virtual audio cables so I could pipe things around for all the wacky stuff we do on stream. And it's just like, I don't know what you're using right now. I don't think I want to do this floor. Like, I'll do dark damage to you. That'll spread as lightning damage that you won't receive. You'll take lightning damage. Then it'll spread the dark. Like, some of you are going to take lightning damage, some of you are going to take dark damage, some of you won't take either one. We should be able to get through a decent amount, and we'll have skeletons. We'll have double up skeletons. That might be what saves us. We might be able to do this floor. Doubling up on skeletons could probably make this happen. I'm willing to try at the very least. I love when I'm like a little worried about a floor and then immediately it's like, why would you even worry? 2 pachyderms made it. Well, have fun dealing with the army of the dead coming your way. Another... Oh, wait, no, this is the finger 6 I came here for. It's like another finger 6. Very awake. Very awake. Choo-choo. I feel like this is a floor we can mess up pretty quick and efficiently. Get a sorcerer's orb? That's not the worst idea. Yeah, sure. Yeah. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Is there anywhere I could stand where the stupid starfish won't make my life a living hell? What is a worm shambler? The enemy type worm shambler? Chocolate starfish. Why can't I think of it? Isn't it, my head has worm ball in it, but that's different from the shambler type. I'm not actually sure. Was it an enemy type? We'll keep our eyes open. We could also look at the book after the run. Kick his ass, guys! It's a big worm ball. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, grab a sorcerer's orb. Brings us up to 14 there and 15 there. Not that it matters, our damage comes elsewhere. Skull necklace. Your whole thing is... dark spells and skills gain 4 minion damage. I mean, why not have more slappies for my boy? The rotting masses are a problem. Maybe we don't go there. Sinister Fang basically does the same thing, doesn't it? Yeah, instead of 4 minion damage, 3 minion damage. And this is probably a slightly more survivable floor. Spread! This is on normal speed. Like, the game struggles a bit. Normal speed, yeah. I guess a lot of things are happening simultaneously. Yeah, it's the worm ball that shoots worm balls. I hate that guy. Alright, 10 spell points. Whenever your arcane or undead allies take damage, deal 5 arcane. You know what? I can't help myself. Sonic shielding is 5, shielded minions is 4. Whatever's left over will just die. Like, we make skeletons, they'll have shields. And that'll help us clean up, because we could do physical and arcane damage that way. That way all the things that are left over that are immune to lightning and immune to physical, it won't matter. I just love sonic shielding. It's a fun skill. Shield of minions. Golden stuff, a ruby heart. Ruby heart. Old Thunderbones. I hate old Thunderbones. No thank you. This is what we've been holding onto these for. Done. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Prince of Ruin make a lot of sense now. What else would be nice? Void Lord to buff up Sonic shielding. Oh, right. No, I want Crackle Void. We have a hat for Crackle Void. Just copy a speech that they probably don't know. Use the one Lincoln talked about. The enchant redeal? You talking about my friend Faye Malevolence? I guess our damage from Carnival of Pain would be nice here. Yeah, sure. I'll do that before I do the next one I was talking about. Purple pachyderms. It's not too bad a floor. I don't want any of the things that are there. Twilight Mage, Electric Twilight Mage. That means Dark Resist, Lightning Resist. Why mandatory arbitration should be illegal? 7 years ago. I would probably write mine like that. Just as a funny joke, 7 years ago, arbitration clauses ruined everything. Using my time machine, I then went back in time. I'm here now to warn you through this essay. In this essay, I shall prove... Well... In this speech, I shall prove. Kick his ass, skeletons. Not that Carnival of Pain does anything right now. Beautiful, beautiful. Bunch of wizards. Eye rock pendant. Bunch of stuff I don't want. Reroll. All metallic stuff. No, thank you. I don't want any of the things in any of the levels really at this point. So metallic, probably not a great location because everything's going to be completely immune to electricity. Infernal Iron Fiends. Ooh. Infernal Iron Fiends are pathetic. Pathetic compared to the other ones. Alright, let's go here. Yes! Spread. Jesus. It's not over yet. And then, like, one dude with 6 health is like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do about this? Oh, I died. Sorry, friend. I should give my skeletons hunger. That'll just wrap things up pretty quick. Ball lightning. Devour flesh. Ice orb. Slime form. Professor doesn't strike you as particularly humorous. There's only one way to find out. Boing. Crackle Void. And then Holy Thunder. Holy Thunder! You were lost too long in the endless fear. Force Dark. Nah, my hat's still the one I like. Probably shouldn't have re-rolled just yet. Could have looked around. Melting Armor. Disintegrator. I think we can go here. Free Disintegrator's always nice. Starting over here should buy me some time. You fools! You started already! Oh, watching the game just like... Oh, we're not done yet! Alright. Whew. So on that turn, we got Crackle Darkener, Carnival Pain. Some good numbers there, good numbers. Anyway, I think the Army of the Dead can handle the rest. I would like to explain to you why I like big butts, and I remind you, I cannot lie. Allow me to explain in great detail why I get sprung. I mean, Disintegrator's not gonna go off very often, but why not, right? Winds of Wooing. Ophon. Or Yorgi. No. Sweet Jesus. You know what? This is fine. Huh. You know, I thought I would have to do a little bit more work. Because I was going to Aether Dagger after the fact. Yeah, with like the stopwatch, it's not really a big problem here. Not too concerned. How healthy are you? And what's in the chest? You take your time, game. I'll find out soon. Lenses. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Honestly, having him around is nice, just so we have something to bounce stuff off of Yorgi with. But now he's pretty much resistant to everything again. do, 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 do. Thankfully, the army of skeletons are here to beat him up for ages. I just want to pick up these spell points over here. Might as well keep Carnival Pain on. Oh, there he goes. They weren't tanky enough, I'll tell you what. Sinister Lens. Holy thunder! Alright, Mordred. I don't think I've ever seen a Mordred level with just Mordred on it. Did this roll the wizards only or something like that, but Mordred counts and therefore nothing else spawned? Because there's no spawners. There's no additional enemies. I think this is like the only time I've ever seen this. It's just Mordred hanging out. I knew this was going to be a stressful month, but my god, this is stressful. Like, the thing is, we want minions. We want units. There we go. Not a great selection for me, but good enough. Make more things. A bold move there, Mordred. A bold move. Oh, we killed Mordred already. God damn. We killed him 1.5 times. With one cast. I mean, that works for me. Oh, there he goes again. Metallic Ash Fiend, Ghostly Chaos Fiend. Or a Troll-Blooded Massive Eyes. I'll go with a Ghostly Chaos Fiend, completely immune to physical fire, lightning, and dark. Guess I'll just pick up spell points. Oh, that's a layout. The last minute pet. Man, Mordred, I feel bad. God damn, Mordred. Run, Mordred. Get out of there, man. Shuffle the level, it's your only hope. Fool, you should have never listened to me. I benefit from that. I want to make it so if one thing dies, I get like 4 skeletons. Oh, R.I.P. Mordred. See, he's on his last life already. I'm sorry, Mordred. It's not looking good for you, buddy. There's hungry dead. Hunger. There you are. There, now they have ranged attacks. Goodbye, Mordred. It's nice knowing you. Running away won't help. Wow, alright, the level exploding is bad for me. But it's over, we won. I'm not even sure where I was at that point. I got teleported, I think. The Dark Wizard is slain! His beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon will be built again. Well, there you go. The Staff Abuser Challenge. Outcome, victory. We tried it a few times with different staffs. Crackle Darkener, of course, overwhelmingly powerful. The Boiler is stupid. That is a dumb staff. I don't care for the Boiler. I would like to do this with other wands in the future too, because I have a few builds that are like, I'm curious. I want to see how they'll perform. Even with the lack of spell points. We didn't upgrade a single spell, did we? No upgrades. Base level only. Alright. I got P, so BRB.